Hello, I'm Leigh Stringer, Managing Editor of Europe for Chemical Watch News and Insight. And we're here in Brussels at the Regulatory Summit Europe. And I'm joined by Elisa Consoli, Reach and Chemicals Manager at the Aerospace Security and Defense Industries Association of Europe. And we just had a panel on PFAS and a very good presentation, Elisa. And you talked about the exemptions under REACH that could be a possibility for the defence sector. But you said that it wouldn't be that easy as it sounds. So I wonder if you could just elaborate a little bit on that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not a blanket exemption. It's not easy to get. And most importantly, it's time limited. It's substance specific. The uses need to be listed when this exemption is requested. And each country has a different process that needs to go through to get this exemption. And the most important probably challenge is that it's bound to the territory of the member states. So very often you have companies and they have value chain across different member states. So it could be that there is an exemption on one substance in France but not in Germany. So then the value chain is simply stuck. So that is one. It's not as easy as it sounds indeed, and very often that is definitely not the solution, because from the member states' point of view, also requesting this exemption is a lot of work because they need to demonstrate why in the defense this is needed.
And you also mentioned around the assessment, really getting down to the details, because that's very important for a sector like aerospace, security, defence. I just wondered if you could say a little bit more about why that's important and how hopeful you are that that can happen.
Thank you. Well, as always, as people say, the devil is in the details, and for us, the performance is in the details. So, there are a lot of parts. There are actually, I think, around 2 million parts in an aircraft, and each of them needs to work properly so that the system as a whole can work. This means that each part might work with an alternative, but a similar part elsewhere in the plane might not work because the temperatures are different, because the exposure to the elements is different. And this means that we really need to see it's never a one-on-one alternative, one-on-one substitution. We really need to take the time to look at it, because every little part counts. The O-ring can make the certification for the engine fail, or the cable can make the certification for the aircraft fail, and then you simply not fly. And this is a safety matter. Am I hopeful that this is going to happen? I think that the way that it's now, it's impossible. It's simply not something that it could be coped with. And this is why we would really like to see a little bit more of a sector-specific discussion as a next step, where we can look at these details and hopefully work out the plan.
Well, thank you so much, Elisa. Hopefully some good insights there, and thank you.